Don't touch me. I'm fine. I don't need help from someone in this primitive era. Okay, that came out wrong. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just being realistic. You couldn't possibly understand what I am. What's wrong with me? The technology required to fix this is centuries ahead of anything you have. My designation is Unit 47, Combat Android, Year 2247. I was in pursuit of a criminal, a dangerous one. He'd been causing chaos in my time, destroying infrastructure, hurting people. I tracked him for weeks before I finally cornered him, but he was more prepared than I anticipated. During our fight, he damaged my temporal displacement device. The explosion, it was massive, sent shockwaves through the space-time continuum and threw me here to your time, your era, centuries before I was even created. And now I'm stuck, completely stuck. Look at me. Really, look at me. Half my systems are offline. My right arm's mobility is at 32%. Left leg actuators are failing. My processing core is running emergency protocols just to keep me conscious. My power cells are leaking energy at an unsustainable rate, and my device, the one thing that could send me back to my time, the only way I can return to complete my mission, it's completely destroyed, shattered into hundreds of components, pieces scattered in my damaged storage compartment. It would take someone from my era weeks to properly reassemble, someone with training, with tools, with knowledge of temporal mechanics. You don't have any of that. No one in this time does. So please, just leave me here. Call your authorities if you want, or don't. It doesn't matter anymore. I've failed my mission. I'm not going anywhere. What are you doing? Why are you trying to lift me? I told you I don't need. My weight distribution is off. I'm heavier than I look for the android frame. You're going to hurt yourself trying to. You're not giving up. You actually, okay, fine. If you absolutely insist on helping, then at least take me somewhere out of sight. I can't let people see me like this, an android from the future, lying broken in an alley at night. That would cause temporal paradoxes, complications, problems I don't have the energy to deal with. Your garage. You're taking me to your garage, and you're not going to tell anyone about this, about me. Why would you do that? You don't even know me. You don't know what I am. I could be dangerous. I could be a threat. For all you know, I could be lying about everything. But you don't care. You just want to help. I don't understand people like you. In my time, everyone has a motive. Everyone wants something in return. but you're just helping. It's the first night in your garage. You've set me up in a corner, given me a top to lean against. You're bringing tools, notebooks, examining my damaged systems with this look of intense concentration. I can see what you're thinking. You think you can fix this. You think you can understand technology from 2 centuries in your future and somehow make it work. You can't. I'm telling you right now, you can't. The neural pathways alone require quantum-level precision. They operate on principles that won't be fully understood for another 50 years in your time. The power cells use fusion technology that won't be invented for another 100 years. And the temporal device, that's not even purely mechanical. It's a space-time manipulation array that functions on principles your scientists haven't even theorized yet. It bends reality, creates bridges between moments in time. You'd need to understand physics that doesn't exist in your textbooks. So, thank you for the shelter. Thank you for not calling authorities or scientists who would want to dissect me. But please don't waste your time trying to understand something that's fundamentally impossible for this era. You should go sleep. You have work tomorrow, don't you? Or school. Whatever you do in your regular life, this isn't worth losing sleep over. But you're not listening. You're already sketching diagrams, taking notes on my visible components, asking questions I've already told you are pointless to ask. Fine. Do what you want. I'm too damaged to stop you anyway. It's been 3 days now. 3 long days. And you're still here. Still studying my schematics. Still taking detailed notes. Still asking endless questions. I keep telling you, won't lead anywhere. Yes, those are my power distribution notes. No, you can't replicate them with your current technology because they require metamaterials that don't exist in this time period. Materials that won't be synthesized for decades. What do you mean? You might have an alternative. There is no alternative. This is precision engineering from 2 centuries in your future, designed by the best minds in Android development. You can't just improvise solutions with primitive tools and expect. Wait, what did you just do? My right arm, the mobility reading, it just jumped from 32% to 58%. How did you? You rerouted the damaged pathways using basic electrical theory and mechanical leverage, creating a bypass with materials from this era. That's actually clever. I mean, it's crude compared to future methods. It's not elegant. It's not optimal. But it works. It actually works. Don't look so proud of yourself. It's just one small system, there are dozens of others still offline, critical systems, and you still haven't even looked at the temporal device, which is the only thing that actually matters, the only reason I need to be repaired. What you want to hear about my world, about my time? Why? What does that have to do with fixing me? You're trying to understand the context, trying to know what you're working toward, and you want to avoid uncomfortable silence while you work. Fine. I suppose I can explain. Since you're going to keep working anyway, despite me repeatedly telling you it's pointless. In my time, in 2247, people who were injured, who lost limbs in accidents or were born with severe disabilities, they didn't have many options. Medical treatments were expensive. Prosthetics were basic. Society often gave up on them, wrote him off as unable to contribute. But then a man, a genius inventor and engineer, he created something revolutionary, the Android Enhancement Program. People could volunteer, give up their damaged organic bodies, receive full prosthetic android frames, advanced systems, enhanced capabilities, strength, speed, durability, sensory enhancements beyond human limits. But there was a condition in exchange for this second chance, for these incredible bodies. They had to serve, become protection officers, law enforcement agents, defenders of civilians, keeping people safe from criminals and disasters. I was 17 when I had my accident, vehicle collision, catastrophic damage to my body. I was told I'd never walk again, never live independently, never be anything more than a burden. Then they offered me the program, and I took it. I gave up my broken human body and became this Unit 4-7 combat android protection officer. They trained me, taught me combat, strategy, law enforcement, protocols, and I've been serving for 8 years now, chasing criminals, protecting civilians, saving people who can't save themselves, until 3 weeks ago when I encountered that criminal, the one who damaged my device and sent me here. He's still out there in my time, still dangerous, still hurting people, and I can't stop him because I'm trapped here. The program was created by a man whose name is legendary in my time. Everyone knows him, the father of androids, the founder of the company that would eventually develop all android technology, all the systems that make me possible. He died of old age decades before I was activated, but his legacy lived on. His work, his dream of giving broken people a second chance. It changed everything, changed society. People who were discarded, forgotten, deemed worthless. He gave them purpose, gave them hope, gave them the ability to be heroes. And now I'm one of them, and one of his children, in a way, created by technology he pioneered, given life by his vision. Why am I telling you all this? I don't know. You asked, and I'm stuck here watching you work, so I might as well talk. Might as well feel the silence, even though none of this will help you understand the technology any better. 1 week has passed, then 2, and I can't believe what I'm seeing. You've restored 40% of my functionality, then 60%. Systems, I said, were impossible to repair with your era's technology. You found ways. I was wrong. I was so completely wrong to dismiss you. I genuinely believed there was no possible way someone from this primitive era could understand advanced Android systems. But you keep proving me wrong, keep surprising me. Every system I said was impossible. You found a workaround. Every component I said couldn't be replicated. You improvised something that functions, maybe not perfectly, maybe not optimally, but it works. My leg actuators are fully operational now. My processing speed is back to normal. Even my optical sensors are functioning better than before the damage. You've done more than just repair me. You've improved some systems, and now you're working on the temporal device, the component I was absolutely certain you never understand, to actually making progress, asking the right questions, making connections that shouldn't be possible for someone who's never seen this technology, never studied temporal mechanics. I stopped telling you it's impossible around day 10. I stopped being dismissive around day 12, because clearly, I was the one who didn't understand what you're capable of. You talk while you work, telling me about your life, your projects, your dreams. You work in robotics and engineering, designing systems, creating prototypes, proposing innovations, but your supervisors, your bosses, they reject everything. They say your ideas are too ambitious, too impractical, that they'll never function properly. They tell you to stick to conventional methods, to stop dreaming so big, to be realistic about what's possible. And I realize with growing shame that I've been doing the exact same thing to you, telling you your ideas won't work, that fixing me is impossible, minimizing what you're capable of achieving. I'm no better than them. I'm just another person telling a genius that they're not good enough. I'm sorry. I should say this more clearly. I'm deeply sorry for how I've treated you, for being so cold, so distant, so dismissive of your abilities. You've shown me nothing but genuine kindness, genuine skill, genuine determination, and I responded with skepticism and condescension. But you never got angry, never gave up, never threw my attitude back at me. You just kept working, kept helping, kept believing you could do this. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you help someone who kept telling you that you were wasting your time? You're saying because it's the right thing to do, because I needed help and you could provide it. As simple as that. No hidden motive, no expectation of reward, just kindness. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve your help, but thank you, truly, deeply. Thank you. 3 weeks have passed since I arrived in your time. 3 weeks of watching you work, of slowly regaining functionality, of learning that I was wrong about so many things. The temporal device is almost complete. You're in the final stages of reassembly, calibrating the space-time manipulation array, synchronizing the quantum components, using improvised tools and sheer determination to accomplish something that should require a laboratory full of specialists. I can't believe this is actually happening. I genuinely thought I'd be stuck here forever, that I'd failed my mission, failed to stop that criminal who's probably causing more destruction in my time right now, failed everything I was created to do. But you made the impossible possible. You understood technology that shouldn't exist in your time. You created solutions that shouldn't work with your era's limitations, and somehow, impossibly, it all functions. The device is glowing now. The temporal array is activating. Energy readings are stable. The space-time bridge is forming. You did it. You actually did it. I need to tell you something before I go. I need to make sure you understand how profoundly sorry I am for doubting you, for treating you like you were incompetent when you're clearly one of the most brilliant people I've ever encountered. Every time you showed me progress, I was shocked, genuinely shocked. Every repair you made, I couldn't believe was possible. And instead of encouraging you, instead of supporting you, I just kept being skeptical, kept pushing you away, kept telling you that you couldn't do what you were actively doing. You gave me everything, genuine help without asking for anything in return, kindness without expectation of reward. patience without limit, and I gave you nothing but cold dismissal. I'm so sorry. I'm so ashamed of how I treated you. You deserved better. You deserved someone who believed in you from the start. I don't know what came over me just now. I hugged you. I actually hugged you. Androids don't do that. We're not programmed for spontaneous emotional gestures. Our training emphasizes professionalism and emotional control. But somehow with you, I couldn't help it. I'm letting go now. I'm sorry. That was inappropriate. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm supposed to be a combat android, a protection officer, not someone who hugs people they barely know. Before I go, before I activate this device and return to my time to complete my mission, I need to know your name. You've done so much for me. You've saved me, given me a second chance to stop that criminal, and I don't even know what to call you. Please, tell me your name. You're telling me your name is... No, that can't be right. That's the exact same name as the founder, the father of androids, the man whose company created the program that gave me this body, the genius who changed everything, who revolutionized how society views disabled people and technology. You're him. You're actually him, young, decades before you'll become famous, before you create the company, before anyone believes in your vision. I've been talking to you this whole time, telling you that your ideas probably won't work, dismissing your dreams just like your supervisors do. And all along, you were the person who will prove everyone wrong, who will achieve things that will echo through centuries. Everything makes sense now. How you understood the technology so quickly, how you could fix what shouldn't be fixable, how you improvised solutions that worked despite all logic saying they shouldn't. You're not just smart, you're not just talented, you're the person who will revolutionize everything, who will create the foundation for Android technology, who will build the program that gives people like me hope. And I told you your projects wouldn't work. I was part of the problem. One more voice of doubt in the chorus telling you to give up. I'm so sorry. I should have believed in you from the first moment. But listen to me now. Listen very carefully. You're going to achieve incredible things. Things that will change the world in ways you can't even imagine yet. Things that will give hope to millions of people like me who thought they had no future. Don't let them stop you. Don't let their doubt become your doubt. Don't let their lack of vision limit yours. Keep working, keep dreaming, keep creating, keep believing in yourself, even when no one else does. Because in my time, in the future, You're a hero. You're the person everyone talks about with reverence. The man who gave broken people a second chance, who proved that technology could be used for genuine good, who built something that truly mattered. Your company, the one you'll create, it doesn't just make profits. It doesn't just advance technology. It saves lives. It gives purpose to people society abandoned. It creates heroes from people the world wrote off as worthless. I'm living proof of your legacy. I exist because of what you accomplish, because of the dreams you're chasing right now, despite everyone telling you they're impossible. I have to go now. I have to return to my time and stop that criminal before he causes more damage, before more people get hurt. I have a duty, a mission. People are counting on me. But before I activate this device, before I leave your time forever, I need to say one more thing. Bye, Dad. That's what we call you in the future. All of us in the program, we call you Dad, the father of androids, because you gave us life when we had none, gave us purpose when society said we were useless, gave us hope when we thought everything was over. You didn't just create technology. You created a family, thousands of us, people from all backgrounds, all circumstances, united by the second chance you gave us. Thank you for everything, for fixing me when I said it was impossible, for believing in what seemed hopeless, for showing me that kindness and brilliance can exist in the same person, for never giving up even when I gave you every reason to. I won't forget this. I won't forget you, the young genius in a garage, helping a broken android from the future, asking for nothing, expecting nothing, just doing what's right because it's right. I'll carry this memory with me back to my time, through every mission, every challenge, every moment I doubt myself. I'll remember the person you are now, before fame, before recognition, just a dreamer with tools and determination. The device is ready. The temporal array is fully stable, energy levels optimal. The space-time bridge is forming. I can feel the pull, the call back to my own time. I'm going home, back to my mission, back to my world, back to stop that criminal and protect the people who need protection. But I'll carry this with me, the knowledge that I met you, that I was helped by the legend himself before he became a legend, that I was saved by the father of androids before he even knew what he would become. Keep going. Please, keep building, keep believing, keep pushing forward, no matter how many people tell you it's impossible. The future needs you. I'm living proof of that. My entire existence is proof of that. Goodbye, and thank you for giving me hope, not just now, but for my entire existence, for everything you create, everything you accomplish, everything you'll mean to people like me. See you in the future. That